Hi, everybody. Welcome back from a week off. Welcome to ZealZaddy. My name is Scott. My pronouns are he, him, and this is our Tales from the Loop and Things from the Flood stream. Tonight's episode is Water Wash Over Me. You can follow us everywhere at ZealZaddy or at ZealZaddy RPG on TikTok. You can check out our D&D and Cypher System supplements on DriveThruRPG. We're getting the last few pieces of art for the next one and probably be out next week because of that. Thank goodness. I've been waiting to get that one out, chomping at the bit. You can use the clip command and to save any scenes. So if you had a scene you really liked, use !clip and I'll save it. And let's bring everybody on. Almost forgot which era we were in. We were in the 90s. All right, let's let everybody go around and say hi and say where they're from, where they can find you and stuff. Let's start with Adrian.
Hello, everybody. My name is TR Grimm. You can find me everywhere on the internet as at empathic_Grimm. I am finally in a position now where I'm actually going to be active on social media again, starting probably next week. Things have just been crazy in my life. But anyways, all good in regards to that. Also, I lied. My artist flaked on me again and then withdrew their rights to me to be able to use this work. So I am currently looking for some art. And then once I get that figured out, TTRPG will be up at itch.io at empathic_Grimm. So keep an eye out for me there. Other than that, I'm here to play Adrian. And yeah, he is a little punk of a kid who is trying to figure out what he wants to do. So yeah, great. And kicking back to Scott.
All right. Riker.
What's up, travelers? I am working with Mind Flame Mondays. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me everywhere on social media at Mind Flame Mondays, except on Twitter. That is Mind Flame Mun. I'm the founder of mindflamemondays.com. If you need somebody to run a game for you, check us out. We might be able to help you out with that. Tonight in this game, I'm playing Riker Wilds, aka the Karate Kid. Good kid, street kid, trying to change things around to help his mom. But who knows? He's kind of caused himself some trouble with some local thugs. Plus, we got to deal with the robots taking over the universe. And I'm equally excited to be here and play with everybody tonight. This is something I thoroughly enjoy every week, so I missed it last week.
All right, Serafina.
Hey, I'm Tiffany. I play Serafina, or also known as Finny. She's a a senior trying to get like a scholarship for her volleyball playing, so she can go and pursue her dreams in a movie career, which her parents are not very supportive of because they want her to be like, you know, an engineer or a politician or a doctor or something. And she has recently broken up with Hunter. And so that's still a sore spot for them because he was a cheater, and she decided to not break up their friend group and tell him that he had to earn her trust back. And she found out that her dad's the mayor. She found out that he's doing some investigating about what's going on, and so she's dealing with a lot. And for myself, Tiffany, I run my own game called Dungeon Damsels. Michael is in it, and so if you want a nice cozy Dungeons and Dragons campaign, then you might want to check that out. It's on YouTube, and I'm working on updating it. I don't really do social media because I just don't. It's just I've tried, and it really just isn't my thing. So yeah, but I love playing with this group. We have really good chemistry and a really great GM, so stay tuned.
Hunter. Thank you.
Hello, I am Hunter. I am said dirtbag ex-boyfriend slash jock quarterback all-star, but who is uncomfortably taking his place on the bench with it's a long story. Got arrested, spent night in prison, not jail, as he would tell you. But when I'm not playing with these fine folk, you could find me on the social medias at RoboSarty. I make art and animation, but tonight I'm just happy to play with everybody here. It's a good game. It's a great group and a great GM.
He's the best
Blake.
around.
Just really great intros. Like you really, seriously.
Yo, you've seen nothing yet. You see nothing. Not say that because there's juicy robots on the run. No.
Some robots are just moist.
That's a great name for Game C robots on the run.
And Blake. Not Blake. Ruben. My God.
Hello, everybody. I am playing Ruben, who's got a tortoise and some friends. Like, what else do you need? Yeah, things are. I mean, it's all about a simple life. So yeah, but looking forward to tonight. I mean, things are ramping up. So you guys are in for, I don't know, some shenanigans and maybe some. Who knows? It's getting pretty intense. So we shall see. I shall kick it back to Scott, who's a fantastic game master who puts us through our emotional paces. Love and hate at the same time, but yeah.
And Sia.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Natalie. I use she, they pronouns. You can find me on most places on the internet with Ghost Candle or Ghostly Candle on Twitch and YouTube. I am an artist, an actual play performer, and just a variety type person. So check me out wherever you can find me. And here I play Ambrosia Lovelace, known as Sia to the community, savage to her friends, a very angry teen with lots of harboring issues around her parentage and all the fun stuff, and realizing I gotta figure something out. And sure, she's handling it great. She's doing fine. She's awesome. So gonna be a great time. When Scott isn't giving us the emotions, we give ourselves the emotions. So you'll love this party if you like seeing players give each other emotions.
That is totally true.
Yeah, it's very true.
All right. When we left last week, everyone was at the party you had at Tick Tick's house, which is really a bathtub in the middle of the deserty area outside the city of Boulder City. And the morning light came, and you noticed that there were footsteps in the sand behind you where you were. And they were not there when you came, and they looked like robot footprints, not human footprints. And you did have a big bonfire and party and stuff, so maybe the raucousness of the group made it impossible to notice people that may have come by, or robots that may have come by in the middle of the night. And Tick Tick is says I'm going to take a little time and recharge a little bit, if you don't mind. I'm running a little low. And he lifts his little foots into the bathtub, and he lifts a big bag up, and there's like a battery or something in there that he plugs into that, like a car battery or something.
Did we notice before this, or is this kind of like what we did right before we noticed the footsteps?
No, you'd seen the footprints, but he says he needs to recharge. And he was even starting almost like a robotic slurring of his voice because he was so low.
What kind of battery is that, real quick? Tick Tick.
It's a car battery.
All right. Well, did you want
I
to
can't give you
meet
enough
again?
juice.
Guys,
I think
worry about
he's
the battery later.
asleep.
Yeah, his screen is dimmed.
We should we be concerned about the prince? I mean, what if they're looking for Tick Tick to try to force him back
we know
in?
that they are looking for Tick Tick. Didn't.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what if it's to force him back in? Like, if they were looking for him and it wasn't like, why didn't the robot just come up and talk to him?
Well, I mean, he already said that he was willing to let me connect him back to the network on that. It would need to be forced at this point.
Do we want to follow the footprints?
Not particularly. Let's be honest here. I mean,
the plan that we were thinking of was bring Tick Tick
Like the
to
weekend
Adrian's
area.
house
right. And
and
from
then
there,
go to my house to check the loop net and see what is going on, because it was kind of
We need to
implied
figure
that's
that
what they're
out.
using.
yeah.
Wait, so we've been chasing every robot, but we're not going to chase this robot?
How about this? Hunter, do you want to go chase the robot?
I mean, something weird always happens when we chase robots. So yeah.
I'll go with him.
Okay.
I was gonna say Riker. I'm gonna say Riker. Would you please make sure he doesn't kill himself?
I mean,
I think
I can go. Sound like I'll be very useful at Adrian's.
Yeah. Let's.
So you three are going? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
suddenly feel
3
like
and
this might have
3,
been a
or
mistake.
I think so. I think
What time will we meet up again?
Yeah.
uh,
Totally looking in the corner
Right.
as soon as
How about
Vinny is
how
like-
about we go out an hour, so we'll be like 2 hours behind you guys. If we don't get back there around 2 hours, maybe give us half an hour extra on there. But if we're not back, I'd say what, in 3 hours? Then
I'm
Then
going
what?
to leave.
I mean, we're not going to know.
I don't know.
So how about
Report
this?
that we're
Here's-
missing.
well, yeah, because that's going to go over. When's the last time you saw them? Well, they said they were going to go follow the strange robot footprints. Yeah, 'cause that's going to go over so well. Looks over at Serafina. Yeah, because I want the mayor to throttle me asking where the hell his daughter went. That'd be great. That'd be great.
She's just like, well, that's if he even notices.
I think he would realize and actually care if you went missing. He seems to have been doing better recently, at least.
Yeah, he's caring. I don't want to say care. He's slightly more present at home. It's change of pace. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, have you ever? You probably haven't done a random background check, but can you do a background check on my dad's secretary? And Tiffany doesn't remember her name. I think it's Vicky, but it's probably not. It's like Vicky or
It's Betty.
Betty. There, Betty. I was like,
There was an itty at the end, right? You just
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah, sure. Do you know what her last name is?
do I?
And
I don't think you do.
I'm like,
do you know what Betty is short for? It's fine. Your
Was
father has
there-
everything. Your father has everything digitized now. I'll check the records for the payroll and see what her name is. It's fine.
okay, yeah, thanks. She's just weirdly popping up again and again. So
Just like
there's
you'll
something
remember
there.
him when you think, okay, I'll look into it.
Is her
Yeah,
last name
sh-
White.
I don't think it's white, but
Fine.
that would be something.
It would be.
Yeah,
She's great on Golden Girls.
right. So you leave Betty White out of this.
So who's following the robot and who's going back to town?
Team Robot, raise your hand.
Team drama, you mean, right?
Yeah. Team Drama.
Poor Riker. He's like, yeah, I'll go with him. You're like, I'm going to.
Adrian-
Oh no, I'm going to be in
Adrian
the
on
middle
the
of
way
these
out is
two.
actually tapping. Adrian is tapping Riker on the shoulder, like, "You got this, buddy. I believe in you. You have my support, with you in spirit, but not in physical form, because you're on your own on that."
Yeah. Well, it's got to happen at some point if we're gonna keep this group going. So yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's follow these tracks. We gotta make sure it's safe. And who knows? Hunter's right. Every time we follow these robots, it leads to a very strange encounter.
So
Okay, well.
Adrian on the way out is actually leave his address and actually like lift a flap and put it with Tic Tic. So when Tic Tic's done recharging, he can take himself. Why don't we just head over to your place, Savage, and then we'll just get started on that.
All right. Can definitely do
Yes.
that.
See you guys in a couple hours.
Yep.
Yep. Stay safe.
All right. So the three of you heading out, following the tracks. The tracks go sort of towards the lake in that ish direction, and they get to a place where it's all sandy here, and then there's a canal running through, and the footprints go to the edge, and then on the other side of the canal you see them again, on the other side.
Well,
How long would it take long to get around, or not that long to get around to it? Since we can see it from here,
Around
I'm
the
assuming
canal?
not that- Like to get over to the other side, is there a way to go over? Or do we have
is
to
there
go
like a
through it?
bridge
No,
or?
no, this is out in the middle of nowhere. It just runs towards the town.
It looks like it went swimming. So I look around. Is there like, I don't know, a wood plank or like a boat or a pole vault?
Let me see.
Well, is this just like regular water, or is this like from the flood waters?
Yeah, that too.
It's hard to tell in the morning light. It has that kind of darkness to it, but you can actually tell normally just by feeling it. It has a slightly oily feel to it.
Yeah, I'll put
I'll
my
touch it.
fingers.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you're doing it, go ahead.
It's slightly oily.
Football season's over. It's okay if you
Yeah.
hurt your hand.
It feels a little bit oily.
Yep, that's robot water.
It's robot water. So juicy.
I need to get onto the water at some point.
Yeah, but we don't really
Does
have
that-
anything to get over there. I mean,
Does anyone
mean-
have like a boat or like a?
I mean, maybe we could just get its attention. And I grab a rock.
no, it's just the tracks on the other side, right? The robot's not over there, is it?
No, the
Yeah,
robot's
it's just
there, not there. Just the
There's just the
tracks
tracks.
continue.
It went into the water and came out on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm like, ugh. How long have we been traveling so far, Scott? Like following this trail?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Well, I don't really want to swim across this.
Yeah, no.
So unless we can find a way around, say we just go back and say we saw it on the other side. We just didn't want to go through
Well,
water.
you know,
without-
from here towards the city, until you get to the city, there's not really a crossway. There are some places where there's pipes that cross it.
yeah, that counts as a
Going
bridge for
towards
me.
the lake itself, you don't really know. There might be a way to cross.
All right, let's look for the pipes.
And see if they're safe to cross. If they're slippery, then
Well, you've
I
crossed
still-
them before. You kind of have to, they're round pipes, big round pipes that kind of create a bridge over it that kids will cross over them, but you have to kind of slide across them on your belly or just risk walking on them if you have good
Yeah, don't
balance.
worry. We got this. All of us here, light on our feet. Karate, volleyball, me. Come on.
yeah, okay. Do we have a rope? All right.
And you
Okay.
get to the first pipe.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go
I'll,
down till we hit the first pipe so we can see if we can cross.
Well, you've crossed them before as kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, as kids. Can I just kind of press my foot on it just to see how steady it is?
It's made of steel or something pretty heavy. Maybe not steel, but iron.
I mean, we could always just crawl across it. I could probably make it across walking, but I'd rather not fall in and cause ourselves more issues. So
Yeah, we can just scoot across. It's not like we're in a hurry.
yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna be behind Riker, just so I'm not close to Finny.
Like how you assume I'm first. So, like, yeah, she just
Riker
like,
was gonna be first,
I-
actually.
yeah, if you guys hesitated, she'd just be like, fine, I'm going. So,
I think
so
Riker was
me-
gonna go first, but then he like steps behind me, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then I think that's when you just kind of move and
Yeah.
they'll try to figure out what Hunter's doing.
I'm sorry. Hunter and Michael knows that Tiffany is first.
so she gets up and just like riding a horse, kind of just like we'll just like
Yeah,
scoot
It's a
down.
body move roll for each of you.
Okay.
Easy. No problem.
Yeah, don't say that. Jinx us, man. Body move, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right. Check. Okay.
Activity.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're right.
There we go. One.
Okay.
7. Boom. Give me something. There we go. Scooting.
One.
All right. We're looking good.
Oh.
Scoot, scooting boogie.
Did
Anyway,
Finny's
No,
Finny's roll.
I'm sorry. Like sometimes it just takes me a minute to body. Okay, so that's 6 dice. Not 2
it
dice.
gives
Not 2.
not to.
Okay, just forget the last one that rolls.
There you go.
Okay. It's 2.
okay. You
Good thing you were first because we would have slowed you down.
Yeah, she's got strong arms. Just
so wait, which one am I counting? The one of 2 or the one of 7?
the one of 7, but minus the last one because I clicked too many and I don't know how to minus.
Oh, okay. So you,
Because it
you
was
still
6
got one
dice.
success. You still got it.
Uh,
6. Then
yeah.
you got
No,
2
2.
successes.
Yeah.
Got 2 successes.
yeah, I still got 2 successes. Yeah.
None of us hopefully fell in.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
All of us athletic
Hold on one
kids
second.
just scooting across the. I imagine it's probably like a big old like.
So, yeah, it's a big pipe. You're able to kind of slide across it. And as you get across, the pipe has a little bit of slipperiness on the underside. Like maybe the water had risen at some point, but not on the top. So when you put your hands around it to kind of slide across it, you feel it and it gets on your hands a little. But on the top, it's dry and it's easy enough. And you all 3 land on the other, pull yourselves across to the other side and you're good to go. And then you continue back down the other side of the canal back to where the tracks were, and then continue, heading towards the lake.
See, what did I tell you? And they said that sports don't do you any good.
I'm not
I don't
sure
think anybody ever
actually
said that.
that. Funny, we're both thinking.
I don't think anyone's ever said that. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, no, totally, yeah.
So I just like blatantly ignore Hunter and I like turn her and I go to Riker. So, ask her.
I mean, we were supposed to go out tonight, but I mean, obviously more important things came up than that. So I think we both agreed that this was more important. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she was like open to it.
I think so. I mean, I don't know if she remembered that we we're supposed to go out tonight, but you know, I don't know.
The tracks as you're walking, they start to slow.
Wait, my man. And I put my arm around Riker because there's only 3 of us. I don't know how I would not be not hear this at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, wait, my man, you got yourself a date? Wait, who is it? Come on.
I don't have a date. I just clearly said I don't have a date.
Yeah, but you had a date. Come on. Who was it?
I mean, someone we know, you know.
Man, you got to jog my memory. I know so many people. I just
I know. That's when we leave it for you to figure out. You're a smart guy.
Yeah.
No one's ever said that either.
no one has ever said that.
Sure, you'll figure it out.
Can't sleep
I mean-
hanging, bro.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's follow the robot.
And the ground begins to slope downward, and the tracks get to a place where it gets a little bit rocky, and as it slopes down, it starts to get to what looks like maybe an arm of the water from the flood that is kind of filled out an area here, and the tracks end abruptly about 20 feet or so from the water.
So just went into the water again. This makes me wonder. Because I know we're talking about the robots swimming back, but as far as I know, most of these robots try to stay out of the water. Right?
Yeah, they're afraid of that
No, they don't like
spider
it.
thing.
It must be.
So what if this is, the spider thing can take control of them and eats them, devours them? What if he also takes some and uses them as like
Spies.
scouts? Yeah.
Yeah.
What if it wanted tick and something went wrong, which is why the thing's broken? And I don't know, maybe it wants tick back.
Where'd it go? She just like points at the ground because you say the tracks just stop and there's like
Yeah.
like 20 feet from the water.
Yep. Yeah, obviously didn't go to the water unless it can jump 20 plus feet, which would be.
Which we've seen some robots do that though.
I mean, like, given our memory with the spider thing, could it have like reached over and picked it up 20 feet away?
It might have.
Maybe, possibly.
I'm like
Maybe it
looking
picked it up.
up where like the tracks stop, and it's like, where could it
Can I get
have
an
jumped to
investigation
though?
check from the 3 of you.
Gladly.
Of course. Let's see here. Six.
Oh!
Wow.
Yo,
That
Hunter,
was
I hope
surprising.
that
And
works.
that was also surprising.
And never do investigate
Why isn't my stuff going? There we go. Wait,
for
what
like one
happened?
time.
Okay,
You
that
guys were
works.
looking down. You should be looking up.
Don't
Hold
think
on.
you can fly,
I can-
Hunter. And then she's just like looking at the ground.
There we go. For some reason, I was having issues with trying to get the roll.
There is
Hey!
when you're over by the end of where the tracks end and the water starts. Hunter, you and Riker suddenly see movement from where the tracks end, and you are struck by something. Hunter, can you make me a body mind roll, or a body
Oh.
roll? I mean, just body,
Okay. Just body.
because you didn't know it was coming.
Oh,
And its swing, whatever it is, it's like moves quick, and then from behind you see this thing run that is suddenly there, and its body is changing color and stuff, and then it splashes really quietly into the water, and then disappears into like just smooth ripples.
What the hell is that?
It was like a chameleon robot.
yeah. Did you guys see that?
What weird stuff
I
happened?
totally dodged that. I still got the moves.
Oh, yeah, that too. You should come to class.
Yeah,
It'll be good for you. It'll help you find yourself again.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. I'll show the teacher my moves. I got you. I got you. Yeah.
No. You think you're going to show Mr. Sheldon your moves?
I mean, might be interested.
As soon as Hunter starts like showing off, she just turns around and like goes walking towards like where the movement had come from. Just like, well, like why was it over here specifically?
Yeah.
So she's gonna investigate the like bushes or whatever it was in.
It was among some rocks, and under the rocks there is seemingly a stash of something in a cloth.
Okay, I tow it and then roll it open.
And when you open it, there are photographs and pages from what look like diaries, not any that you know, but like personal things. And there's also what looks like a camera, but a really tiny one.
I picked that stuff up.
What'd you find? As I like, kind of push
She
Hunter doing his
just
moves away.
like
Oh.
starts. She just hands him the like photos. I found some photos and I guess diary pages. She turns like I look at the writing. Like, does it say names or anything?
It does. It's like torn from diaries, like a few pages here and there, and they mention things like having a terrible day working at Crafta, one of them. Not a whole lot else.
Okay.
So wait, is the pictures like photos of people? Like, do you recognize like any of them?
I'll give you a mind roll. You can each take a mind roll. Maybe you'll recognize somebody.
Just a straight mind? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of. It would be really lucky if you did.
Right. I'm decent at
Come on.
mind.
Oh.
Okay. I don't recognize any of them, but is the writing across the board the same or
No,
is it
they're all
okay,
different.
it's different. Okay, different diaries from different people.
Yes.
Okay.
Nope. Nothing. Damn. Can I get a nosebleed? Can I stress myself to do? I gotta remember somebody.
You
No,
can
I'm just
push
kidding.
yourself and take an automatic condition.
No, I'm good. I'm just. This
What
is
was that?
serious.
This reminds me of that guy we saved. What was his name again?
What? Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel. Reminds me of Daniel.
Yeah, because like the video cameras and stuff. Like,
I mean, if there's a Gila monster, we know it's him.
This is a camera that it would fit in your palm. It's so tiny.
is
I'm
that
gonna have
normal in
Adrian
this time
look
frame?
at this.
You could probably only record like a minute of like whatever. Who would watch that?
I don't think it's a video camera. It's like a picture camera, right? Is that what you're saying, or is it a
You
video
don't
camera?
know. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Who would watch
Okay.
just like a minute of a film? So
Maybe it's a really important film, Hunter. And then she just like wraps it up and puts it in her backpack.
Should we leave like an IOU, letting you know we'll bring it back or something? I don't feel bad. Like this is stuff. We're just gonna.
I don't think that robot
Don't
wants to be
really-
a friend.
I don't really care.
It might have been scared of you, dude. I mean, you're pretty scary. You saw
I mean,
your
I
ninja
am
moves
in,
back then.
I mean, I am intimidating. Get you. I get you.
Totally intimidating. I mean, it didn't strike at me or Feeny. So I mean,
No.
or
I was
maybe
going
you just
for-
had it coming.
Yeah.
She just like pulls out some binder paper and writes, "We'll bring it back," and then just like slaps it down in the dirt and throws the rocks on it.
He's like, "You mothers."
The other, and you return back to town. The other three of you,
Yeah.
you were going to Sia's, right?
Yeah.
You get to Sia's house. Sia,
Yeah.
when you get home, the door is unlocked.
I'm pretty
Do you
sure I
want us to wait
locked
outside?
this.
Do you want us to wait outside real quick? Just in
Yeah,
case
there's
someone's
no car. Do I see any lights on?
No, there are cars. I mean, there's a parking lot in the area. In your house, there is a car out there. There is an Audi that you recognize.
Do you want us to go hang at my place and you give us a call?
Yeah. And she's like just head down, holding on to the doorknob.
Or do you want us to wait out here just in case?
Know what? Maybe just in case, because depending on what happens, I may end up just
sure.
booking it and my mind won't operate anymore.
Sure. If that happens, we'll catch you and we'll go over to my place.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright. I need to get weight off this like ribbon homie down real quick. Yep. Thank you.
All right. And I'll open the door.
And you hear like clicking on the computer keyboard that you remember hearing for many years.
I close the door. Wait to see if she heard it.
Clicking continues. Didn't seem to hold up or stop or anything.
All right. Well, we needed that computer, and now we can't. Gosh, I wasn't ready to deal with this. Okay. And I just, as quietly as I can, I'm gonna just go to my room to get some, like, stuff for the day.
Make me a sneak roll.
Yeah. So we got 3 and 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One success.
You get into your room and you gather up your stuff. There's like you make like a hobo sack or something, like wrap your clothes in a piece of clothing or something, and whatever you're getting, and you get back out into the door, and you know, open the door quietly. It doesn't squeak, and the keyboard continues clicking, and then you hear, oh, I'm so tired. And that was your mom, like, just talking to herself.
Mm-hmm. Before I leave, do I notice anything that was left out that she may have brought in?
Well, she's always pretty good about being meticulous with her stuff. So her luggage she always put on her bed when she got in. So she didn't leave things in the front very often. There are the car keys on the key rack by the door, and there is a bottle of gin that's on the countertop, and a couple of sliced limes.
Cool. Kind of eye the keys for a moment. Maybe I should just deal with this. I open the door a little bit wider and then I close it with an actual like slam sound.
And then your mom comes running out of the room when she hits the doorway, you know, the open doorway of the room the room she was working in, her smile, you know, her face goes from a dead, like a flat line to a smile when she sees you. See ya. Oh, you finally got home. And she comes over to give you a hug.
And I just immediately step back into the door as there's just zero expression in my face. Mom.
Well, you know, I'll even get a hug, huh? I guess I deserve that. I was able to get in, a couple days early. I was supposed to be here on Monday, but the flight, I was able to catch an earlier flight, hoping to be able to see you a little before work stuff called me in and make sure that we had some time. You look good.
As I recall, messy hair, baggy sweater that's probably dirty as hell from the night before. I'm as
Her
well as I can
expression
be.
doesn't actually tell you whether she's being sarcastic or actually meaning it.
Yeah.
She doesn't give that much emotion away very easily.
Well, I'm sure it won't take long before work does call you, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Do you want to get some lunch or something?
I had plans already.
Do you have plans for dinner tonight?
Depends on how my afternoon plans go.
Do you need a ride anywhere?
No.
All right, well, I'll be here. I would love to see you and talk a little whenever you feel up to it.
I just start opening the door. We'll see.
And she just shakes her head a little bit, like, okay. I'll get out of your hair then. Have fun with your friends.
Have fun with work.
And she just waits and stands.
I leave. Yes, as I leave, I see Adrian Rubin still around, and I'm frustrated because she didn't even fight me on anything. Fuck.
Surprisingly quieter than I was expecting, Savage.
I was waiting for her to say something that I could actually fight on. I don't want to start shit. I want to finish shit.
Part of the issue is she might not want to fight.
I was tempted to steal that audio, almost made it out, but decided to make a sound.
That would have been a mistake. I would have stopped us on that one. That would have been a bad idea.
No, but could have been work or something in the car.
I have plenty of other things to go to prison for. Spilling the audio is not going to be on. It's not going to be how they catch me. I refuse. I can't get to LoopNet, but do you want to see what Kraft is up to?
Yeah, I guess we gotta do something productive since,
Crap. They think we're going to be here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we told them we'd meet them
We
here.
don't have,
and
we
they
don't have
come.
a way of updating them. All right, how long has it been since we left? Because we knew that so they said 2 hours. So oh crap, were they going for 2 hours and then coming back, or were they going?
No,
for
Riker said 1 hour to go out, and then
1 hour.
an hour to come back.
Yeah, but Hunter could be distracted by a bunny rabbit running across the fucking field. Who the fuck knows?
But Finny is there. She'll knock him the fuck out.
That's fair.
And Riker will be like, "You deserved it, Hunter. Let's go."
Which you will. That's fair. Yeah, but what happened? Okay. So we come back in, what, 45 minutes to get them? Hour, 45 minutes an hour to get them, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can start working on what you need to do, and then maybe one
and
of
then
us
you
can
guys-
circle around the neighborhood.
When
it gets closer to time.
I can wait out here. I mean, you guys know
You're
more
not waiting
about.
out here for an hour and... No!
Not that bad.
Don't need my mom to spot you.
Right.
I'm good at hiding. I mean, she wouldn't, but I'll go with you guys.
I would prefer you to come with us.
Yeah, keep me company while he's doing all the work.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, you. Yeah. Oh yeah, you all actually get to see me doing this now. That's
And
great.
you all, where are you going, the three of you?
My place.
Okay. On the way, you go through the little part of town where there's small businesses and stuff. The diner is there and the record store and everything. And you see Daniel, the one you had saved from the flood, is in there and he's wearing an apron and he's talking with people. He's got a crutch on one side that he's using, and his he looks like he's still injured, but it looks like he's wearing the apron of someone who works in the record store.
Huh. I
Do you want to
guess.
stop real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stop real quick. I'm down for it.
Could
Besides,
use a
I
new.
hear there's this new group out of New York called Wu-Tang that just dropped some record.
Ooh.
So
All right, I'm down for new sound.
it's more of a hip hop rap beat, which I don't know if that's your cup of tea. It's mine when I'm doing what we're going to be doing, but only then. So a new beat might help with what I'm trying to do.
Well, let's go see what's up.
Yeah.
And you go in and he turns at the door when the little bell goes off above the door. Well, welcome.
Daniel, right?
Wow, you're the ones who saved me in the incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
And he uses his crutch to kind of help walk him a little more easily.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Well, I got let go and I needed some work, so I
Did they let you go for getting
Wow.
injured?
no, they paid me I didn't want to go back, so I used excuses saying it was going to take a long time.
That's fair.
I mean,
That's
you were
fair. I
kind of
don't-
impaled, so.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they paid me some money to go away, so I wanted some
Ah, gotta love that shush money.
music.
Mhm.
Is much cooler than their shit.
Mhm.
How you all doing?
We're doing good. Hey, I have a question for you. See, my friend Savage here says you used to draw really cool dinosaurs.
You remember you knew me then?
I mean, Finney was the one that put together the name, but yeah. You were helping with one of the seminars, right? And we talked about different dinosaurs, and you also talked about robots.
You knew me from those seminar days? I only did that for like 3 months.
Oh, yeah, it was. I think that was our only time we actually talked.
That bitch was awful. Oh my god.
Ah, yes, she
Wow.
was. Yeah, she was.
My god, she was worse than the crafter people. Holy shit. I can't believe you remember me
Really?
from I'm sorry, I don't remember you from then. I just remember you from now, but yeah, I still
Yeah, I was.
draw though.
I look quite a bit different from then. I used to be, not as gothic. Yeah,
Thank you for this.
Sia, Adrian, and Ruben.
How you doing, Adrian, Ruben? See, did you come in for music? I mean, is there something that I can help you with, or?
So actually, I did. They haven't released an album yet, but I'm wondering if you ever get any mixtapes from the East Coast yet.
Yes.
I'm looking for
occasionally.
something particular, and it would be about 4 or 5 months old now. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, we have that. And if you like that, I have. Oh my God, there's this. Okay, there's this new artist. I think it's one person actually, but it doesn't sound like it. Called Aphex Twin. Holy shit, that stuff is off the chains. You've never heard anything. Like
Okay,
that. Hold on a second.
let's do it. Let's do both.
Let me get you the Wu-Tang
Okay.
Clan. Are you here to buy it, or you just want to hear it? I mean, I can.
No, I'm here to take it home with me.
All right, and he said, give me a second. I'll go find it. And he goes,
I mean, I'll do a quick listen. I'll do a quick listen for you too. Is the old listening room in the back still working? We could all go and listen to it real quick. At least a little bit of it.
Yeah, but I can't leave the front unwatched. Sorry.
That's fair. I look over the edge. Well, I mean, there's always the speakers for the house speakers.
Hold on, and he goes and grabs Wu-Tang Clan. He comes back with another album that's white with a black, I don't know, logo or something on it that looks like thumbs doing this kind of thing, something weird like that. Check this out. It's bonkers, I got to tell you. And he puts on the Aphex Twin while he's pulling out the Wu-Tang Clan, and the music starts playing, and it is crazy. It's nothing like anything you've heard. Like the shit in Europe, man, they're doing like, it's just all raves over there, like all the time. And this is gonna blow minds here. They've heard it over there, but he's not from there. Crazy, right?
That's wild. I've never heard anything quite like this. I don't know if I like it, but I sure as hell don't hate it.
Yeah, that's what it does to you. It gets in your mind, though. What do you think, Ruben? Ruben, right?
Yeah, yes. That's It's like Adrian was saying. It's different, but in a good way, though. Kind of has there's still melody. Yeah, that's
but that doubling over for the.
That's really interesting. That's wow. You say there's more of this stuff over there, stuff like this.
Oh yeah, Europe has all the stuff that. If you get into European music, oh my God, you'll spend a lot of money on the albums because you got to pay to ship them in from they're imports, so they're hard to get. They're expensive, but it's worth it to be 6 months, 2 years ahead of the music here. I can't believe you remember me from my drawings. Here, check this out. And he goes behind the counter and he pulls out a big drawing pad, like one of the big ones, like a sketch pad, and he opens it and he has these pencil drawings that without color almost look real. And it's the first one is of a Gila monster, and then he does some desert cactuses and like a lot of like nature stuff.
Dude, why didn't you pursue this instead of
These are
Kafka?
really good.
Really good.
Because I like food.
There is ways to make
Fucking
money as an artist,
mood.
dude.
I haven't found it yet. I am gonna pursue it at some point, but
Just start with the book publishers. Like, there's plenty of, science books that could use illustrations like this.
if I get a little bit of money, I can get out to Kansas City and I have an interview with Hallmark waiting for me. They said as soon as I can get out there, that might.
The other thing is, there's the farmers market down off of 7th, I think, that goes on.
They sell
Do you have
farmers.
a stall at the end? Do you sell some more? Smart ass. Set up a little, grab a chair, grab some musical boards, put your art up. You never know. I know people who would drop money on this kind of stuff.
Can you even see if they'll let you consign some art on the walls or the diner? See if anyone would buy it that way too.
Oh. Maybe. I don't know. That's putting
What do you
myself out
lose?
too far.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try.
Move on this way.
What if they don't like it? What if it might not even.
Yeah, they might not.
decor?
Yeah, and yeah, it might not. But who knows till you try, though. I mean, it's
Again,
not going to hurt. They don't.
if they do consignment off the wall for it, I mean, everyone knows what it is. It's not going to affect with the mood or anything. And hey, if they sell a piece and there's a market for it, if not, you try to figure out something else. Why not? What do you lose?
Maybe. What do you all do? Do you work? You go to school? You're in high school, right?
High school.
Yep,
Yeah.
gonna champ high
Almost
school.
out.
Yeah. School sucked.
Yeah, trying to figure out what the next steps are. Still figuring that out.
I don't have a whole lot of experience, but I can tell you working in a record store may be the coolest job there is.
Yeah.
Doesn't pay anything, but
Well,
damn, it's cool.
Are you hiring on the weekends?
What?
Are you
Are you guys
hiring
hiring?
on the? Yeah. Are you hiring for weekend work?
No, you hired me full time.
No,
Are you guys
I mean-
hiring for weekend
oh,
work?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, after I was hired, the sign came down, but maybe.
Could you
it's not
possibly
anymore.
ask? I mean, or who can one speak with then?
Yeah.
Who's
when he
the
gets
manager?
back, the manager's at lunch
Okay.
right now. That's why I can't go
I mean,
back
you-
because I gotta watch.
Yeah. I mean, this is wild.
You know what though? I did find out the discount code. I can give you a discount on the album.
Dope.
I mean, you cannot get this code when he's here though. Like you gotta buy it,
Scouts on it.
have it done. Give me a sec. It
Scouts
goes
on
up.
it.
I found it. It was hidden under his wallet the other day when he left his wallet in there and he left it there. I was like, oh shit, I can get a discount on all my albums.
That's always a mistake. You know, that's always as I look over this average and say, like I said, humans are the weakness in every system.
He won't be able to notice this. I mean, can he see all the? I guess
Transaction
maybe not. I
records?
mean,
I mean,
Would he
all he's
be
gonna.
able to-
He's just gonna type in, you know,
He just
that
sees
there's
it
a
as
sale for the
from what I
price
can
and then
tell.
code. Right? Yeah.
He has to
I mean,
upload-
it's not like it's like there's a rolling database of what's being sold through this place.
yeah, this is like a little chain. He's not the owner. He's the manager, really.
mm.
I don't know. Maybe the owners. I mean, do the owners care if you give a discount here and there? I kind of think that's why they give it to you.
Looking up, do I see cameras around the cash register at all?
No.
Not only that, how would the owners know? Pointing up towards the lack of cameras.
I mean, maybe they have like computers doing like knowing, watching that. I hadn't even thought about that because they don't seem that savvy. Huh.
But not. Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean-
He goes over and he rings up the
Yeah.
album.
I guess it's quite the switch going from crafted to this, huh?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, at least this place has a soul to it.
I mean that play it was cool. It got me. You know, I was able to go out to a lot of the fields where the robots had kind of fallen into disrepair after the flood, and I mean I did see a lot of really cool stuff out there, and I had to pull chips and stuff from the robots, and that was interesting. The robots were, you know,
Organic,
Juicy.
juicy.
what the hell? And he hands you the album. What the fuck are you?
Don't
with
worry
the
about
FBI or something? Get the fuck out of here! Don't
No,
bring that to
are
me.
you kidding me?
What the hell?
Dude, I'm 19. What the hell do you mean
And he
FBI?
actually-
Yeah, we're
He comes
1918.
out from behind the counter and he starts looking out the windows.
There's no one out there. There's
The
no one out
diner
there.
across there's people that sit there sometimes every day or almost every day.
It's dude. This is a small town. That diner is one of the only places to go for lunch breaks. There are people who will spend 10 hours in that fucking diner.
His
This is
face
not a new
says
thing.
actually paranoid.
I also doubt we're the only teenage kids that have looked into a robot since the flood.
Just saying. I'm attacking
But we
you.
apologize. We apologize if we made you.
I didn't
feel
mean to
some
freak
really-
you out like this, though. I'm sorry, dude. This was not what my intention was. I was just trying to have some fun with you. I promise.
Yeah, I mean there's some weird shit coming out of.
There's some real weird shit coming out. Well, again, you also have to remember. Do you remember what we saved you from?
I know, but like
There was a boom. No, there was a boombox inside of that thing that was like organs growing out of the cassette
was
tape, and it
disturbing.
was crawling after us.
that's nothing, man. That's the edge of the water. That's not what's happening deeper in there. There's
I don't-
crazy shit happening in there, and that's not the.
You mean like the spider crab thing? Giant spider crab that impaled you?
Or are you saying there's even
Worse
worse,
than that?
than that?
Is there worse things than
I
that
don't
in
know
that
about
water?
worse, just different. Like
Do you have sketches?
Tell me you have sketches.
and he goes back and he pulls another pad out.
My dude.
Yeah, you can't help yourself, can you?
And he pulls it out, and there is the spider thing. There's a sketch of it from a distance. This thing, the one that impaled me, we've been trying to track this thing. It's really
The
dangerous.
robots call it death.
Yeah, it eats machines.
Yeah.
I think that I was hurt inadvertently when it was trying to pull down the cart or the
Yeah.
boat.
The boat.
It's never. We've never seen it attack a person. Only other machines. I mean, they may call it death, but I don't think it's dangerous to us. But it might be dangerous to whatever you're in if you're on the water.
Dangerous to the robots, I guess.
Yeah, death of the machines.
Death of the Machines, though. Ooh, it'd be a great band name, Death of the Machines.
Totally. Ruben, do you have a
That would
band
be
name
a-
yet?
No, we actually weren't able to agree upon one yet.
Okay,
So
let's
that's
put
what
that
you-
on a list. Put it on
Okay,
the list.
okay, hold on. Also write down Juicy Robot Overlords.
You know, I think there was a robot that nobody was able to find that I think maybe they were working with the military on or something. Like, we saw evidence of the thing, but we never saw the thing. Like, we would see tracks
that's
go places.
true.
We would see a
Whoa.
tree move, and nothing was there. You see that movie Predator?
Yeah.
It's like that kind of shit. Like, you never saw the thing.
Like stealth camo tech bullshit?
I don't know. Like you never saw it, but you saw evidence. We knew there was something around us sometimes. Like, okay, once we had a tent set up on one of the islands, and when we woke up, not mine, but my partner's shirt was gone, and it was tied up. It was not coming off. It was just gone. And there was nobody else there.
It's wild.
One time it even, I think it stole, photos that we've been taking of, people that were out near the water's edge. You know, it's crazy that's the one that I'd be worried about. The other ones, whatever else is going on. I don't know.
To be fair,
attack.
to be fair, if it took your shirt, it could have killed you. If it wounded you dead, it would have killed you at that point.
We probably weren't worthy prey. You saw Predator. If you're not worthy prey, it doesn't give a shit. It might kill you, but it might not.
Yeah, okay, but now you're ascribing emotions to a robot, which, to be fair, is not as crazy as it used to be.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I'm still not quite 100% sure they're actual emotions, though. We'll find out.
Well,
this
no,
time.
they're robots. They're not people or anything. But you
Yeah,
know, there's definitely something going on weird with them.
Yeah.
There's, it was funny. We did cross into certain areas, like B13. We crossed into it, and then we were told 10 minutes in that we needed to leave that area that was restricted, and we would.
Restricted by who?
Probably the higher ups.
Kraft said we couldn't go in there, that it was not safe. It was a freaking wheat field. What's so unsafe about a damn wheat field? There was a big robot out there, but it looked like it had been stuck and rusted for the whole damn time.
I mean, if it was depending on which one it was, it could have been someone's loose reactor core.
I don't know. I'm just glad I'm not with that.
Hey, at least you could have a soul again.
At least what?
So at least you could have a soul again. Welcome back from the Soulless Overlord. How are we doing?
I found a friend of mine. He found some kayaks. We're gonna go out kayaking one of these times when I'm healed up a little bit, because I don't think that's unsafe. There's no motor. There's no machine. There's no nothing.
There's nothing to draw its attention on the water.
I just don't even think that thing would notice, or even if it did, it wouldn't care. I mean,
Man, that's still a risk.
Yeah, go for
I'm with
clearer
you.
waters.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I get it though. Like wanting to go over there, I get that. But man, that's a risk.
What are you gonna do if you did find it? It's just going to, what is the
Well, I
Get a
don't know
better
about that.
sketch.
I hadn't thought that far yet.
Maybe figure that one out before you get on the water.
Maybe draw it or take photos of it. I don't know. No,
I wouldn't do a photo. That's
is
pretty
a
machine.
Camera machine.
It's a mechanism.
But if you're scared you're being watched, is that, and you're going
So
out
I
there
would
to look for more of the stuff?
I
Wouldn't
would
that-
say that if a
That's true.
If
You're
a-
right,
if a
Ruben.
mo- if
Holy
a-
crap!
yeah.
I can't be telling you all this stuff. Shit,
Well,
I'm
that, and you
under-
probably shouldn't be.
I'm under a non-disclosure agreement. Oh crap!
So what's funny about an NDA, that only works for corporations, not individuals.
And we're not going to tell. We're not going to tell. There's no one we could tell about this.
Yeah,
I
we've
mean,
got too many problems of our own to
No
go around
offense,
talking.
dude. Yeah,
And
yeah.
and you realize you've been sitting there talking for like an hour and a half with this guy.
Oh shit!
We're gonna cut to the three of you arriving at Sia's house, and
But yeah, like I was saying, like I don't know if I should bring it up again or just wait and see if she wants to bring it up. And I'm just,
You should bring it up.
you knock on
well,
the door.
you know, well, maybe I will.
Just
I
bring it
should
up.
Yeah,
probably talk to
tell her
No.
your feelings.
Just bring it up.
And the door opens, and Sia's mom is standing there. Oh, come on
Hi.
in.
Hey, Miss Lovelace.
Hey,
Come on in. Y'all look so like healthy. You're growing up so big.
Oh, you know.
yeah.
Thank you.
Do you want a Coke or something?
Jif Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I don't know. Would you
I'll
have
have
had-
a Coke.
Sia, would you have Dr.
I'll take
Pepper?
Coke.
I think she had like root beers or cream sodas and stuff.
There's
root
some
beer's
root
fine.
beer and cream soda in here. Would that work?
Take a cream soda.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm like looking around for Savage.
sit down. She's not here yet. I think. Did she know you were on your way?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
she'll show up
yeah.
soon.
we all said we are gonna meet here. So yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay. Cool. Really nice. What have you all been up to?
Well, you know, school, getting ready for
School.
college.
Yep, school. Games, school.
getting back into karate. So you know, helping out. I'm just gonna start helping out at the school.
What about Sia? What's she been up to?
Stuff.
that silence for a moment was very telling.
Stuff.
Uh,
You know, she
School?
comes to school, hanging out with us.
And she pops the tops on the cans of soda.
What
Oh.
brings you to town?
I think we got some pretzels here.
I like pretzels too.
She takes the bag.
I think Riker's so nervous he starts to reach in to pull out a cigarette. He's, oh shit! Wait, I can't do that here.
She
puts it back in his
pretzels
jacket.
into a bowl. Puts the bowl of pretzels out.
I just give the two of them like this, like don't mess it up look, and I look at the pretzels, like schmooze.
I came to town to see Sia a little bit. I have a little bit of work to do in the area for a few days too. So, you know.
How
What
are
did you
things
say,
abroad?
Julie?
Things.
What?
She's like, oh well, how are things abroad?
Well, I mean, the flood was pretty damaging, and you know, in the loop over there, you know, we're trying to study and understand what happened here, make sure that whatever it was doesn't happen again, and try and continue, you know, pull over whatever information we can.
do they got juicy robots?
What do you mean by that?
He's really into robots. He thinks they're like really cool. He's been kind of weird about it, calling them juicy. I don't know.
Ah,
Yeah, it's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like a new
Oh,
slang
juicy's
term.
like cool or like
Yeah.
rad or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the hip slang, you know.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, those beats juicy. Robots juicy.
No juicy robots around here. They're, you know,
This root beer, juicy.
Yeah.
I feel so behind the times in the lingo. You know,
Honestly, it's not worth knowing this one all that much. I don't think it's going to last long.
Yeah, it's kind of a hunter thing.
You said you were looking at college. What are you looking to? What college are you looking at, Finny? Did she call you Finny or Serafina? She probably would have called you Serafina.
Yes,
Yeah.
my mom. I would say my mom's very proper,
Yeah.
and she would be correcting whenever someone doesn't call her Dr. Lovelace.
Oh, UCLA.
Oh, that's a big name school. Very nice.
Big
In-
name kind of girl.
In
What about you,
California?
Hunter?
Yeah,
Oh, me?
in California.
You know, I don't remember the two of you sitting with Riker between you before.
Oh, you
Well,
know, sometimes we
change.
like to, yeah.
You guys, I can move if you guys want. You know.
No, it's fine.
No,
Yeah.
no.
And the other three of you, you get home and you see the lights on and you see silhouettes of people, of your mom in the living room, like
We leave
going
them.
back and forth.
We
and
leave
stuff.
them. They chose to went inside. They accepted their fate. We leave
But how
them
long do we leave them though?
until they're able to escape.
The thing,
You
could say that.
Okay.
and I know they respect me enough and fear my deadly wrath to not say anything about me to her. But at the same time, I don't
Hunter's
trust
an
Hunter
idiot.
in there.
What if I
Hunter's-
have an idea? What if it just says to that we're all going to meet at Adrian's place?
We have to hydrate all.
We just say. What if I can just go tell
Stay
her we're going to
juicy.
meet at Adrian's?
Very juicy. I mean,
You know, I have
we
a
could also
question
just
for the three of
call
you.
the house.
How's Sia been like handling everything since the flood? And she says this, and she has a drink in her hand. And she sits down in the chair across from the three of you, and her eyes narrow and become really focused. And when she does that, you've seen it only a couple times before. She's actually a little scary when she gets focused.
Knocking on the door.
Oh, hold
Dr.
on.
Love. I'm like, Dr. Lovelace, do you want me to be honest with you, or do you want to hear what you want to hear?
And she stops heading to the door, and she comes back and sits down. I want you to be honest.
Still knocking, not giving up.
I want to know what's going on.
I'll go see who's at the
with Sia.
door. And Riker like gets up.
I was like,
I'm worried about her, and yes, I want you to be honest.
I lean close and I say, she wants nothing to do with you.
And she pulls her face away from where you were.
Can I open the door at that point?
Yep. That's when we open the door.
Without looking away, she says, "Come in, door's unlocked."
Oh,
And she stands up.
okay.
And she turns, stops midway, the door opens. Thank you, Finny, for being honest with me. And she turns, without waiting for a reaction, goes into the room she was in and closes the door. And the three of you see the three of them sitting on the couch with pretzels and pop.
Oh no, Riker was up going to get the door.
Oh, okay, so just Riker.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you would just
you
see.
go get the door.
With my root beer in hand though.
Nice root beer.
Hey, yeah. Your mom's here?
We meant to come and get you, but we got caught up talking to Daniel.
Oh, because she told us that you guys were meeting here, and or she thought we were just gonna be meeting here since we showed up. So I didn't know if that became the plan or not. So yeah.
We came here, and then her mother was here, and then we didn't want to be here anymore. So
All right. Well, I don't know. I just kind of let's see her walk by if she wants to. I don't want to be blocking the doorway.
No, Sia's been sort of like stepped back and staring off, like just down the street. But
And you all see the door open. Dr. Lovelace comes out, stone face, grabs the keys on the key rack. Doesn't say anything. Goes outside, closes the door, and you down the street see her head to the car with a very, hardened face. Gets in the car and she actually peels out from the parking space.
Adrian puts his head in and looks at Finney. What did you do?
I told her Sia wanted nothing to do with her.
That's not your place to say that.
It's the truth.
That's still not your place to say that.
It
You
needed
get
to
that,
be
right?
said.
I mean, I agree, but also calling the kettle black, buddy.
That's what gives me the right to say it on this one. As someone who
mean,
recently made the same fucking mistake.
It was like,
As someone who just made the same fucking mistake.
Sia has already like started walking back towards her house, starts
Let's-
walking past everybody to go in. It's like,
Hey,
we have minutes to
Savage?
get on the fucking computer. Let's go.
Okay, you got it. Okay. Alright, going to go in, sit down, do my boot up process.
Did I notice that the journal and the card that I left got disturbed?
Let me see.
God, we can hear you.
You're muted, Scott, if you're talking.
Oh no, let me look. Hold on.
Because I left her
Yep,
journal
give
with
her-
the card on her desk.
It has not
For
been
the-
moved.
I take the business card and trash it. You do whatever you can, Adrian. I'm gonna walk.
Points at as she walks up, pointing from Riker to her.
Yeah. I was already going to say something. I was just waiting. Riker's going to follow. Hey, can I walk with you?
If you want to enjoy my misery, sure. And I'm like very fast paced moving.
Riker follows.
Alright.
And so Adrian, you're going to the computer or you're following
No, going to the computer. I'm doing what Savage told me to do,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
So you get on the computer.
Finney
you go
leaves.
through your normal rigmarole to set up your account, get a prep, blah blah blah. Yeah. And it shows the three communication protocols. Only one of which
LoopNet.
you've not used. LoopNet.
Time to open that one up. It's time for LoopNet.
So
Does there happen to be any sort of record player or anything in this office?
in the office, no, but in the house there is. There's a record player in the living room, and Sia probably has a record player too.
So is anyone staying with me while I'm doing this? Because I know that Finney said that Finney was leaving.
Probably. I mean, I guess he'd probably just he wanted to follow, but he knew Riker was going, and so actually, Finney left, right?
yeah, she left. She's gonna like trail behind Riker and Sia.
Yeah, I'll stay with Adrian.
And Ruben.
I think
Just with my
yeah.
soda and pretzels.
Ruben will feel at a loss of what to do and knows that they're all following, and he'll probably just stay as well, just because he's in between. He's just stuck. He's like, he doesn't know.
Right. You're
Nothing
sitting
he
on
can
the couch
say,
nibbling
so-
on the pretzels, the only one left in the room. Or you can go in the room with Adrian. So yeah, Hunter is there with you, Adrian, and Ruben is nearby also.
So Adrian actually takes out the Wu-Tang mixtape
Okay.
and tosses it to Hunter. Slap that on for me, please.
Hey, never seen this before. All right.
And as he pops it in and hits play, Killing Labels starts bumping as Adrian goes and hits in to the loop net and slips into the other half of who he is as a person.
As soon as you go into LoopNet, there is a pretty rough, kind of pixelated map-ish like area of the in the area that looks similar to, but way lower resolution to the map that Finney had shown you. And there are windows, or there's a drop-down menu, and it says protocols, communication, and commands.
Let's pop open communication real quick.
And you see that suddenly the map comes to life. There are little what you think are nodes.
Okay.
It's a combination of 3-digit, dot 3-digit, dot 3-digit, dot 3-digit. So it's a long code, much longer than the HTML protocol, or anything.
Right.
And there's even one that says there's two that are in red, and they say, and it says downtime on them. One is RSR.002.159.842, and then in parentheses, no, that's it. And another one says RSR.003.667.498. And there are a bunch of others, dozens of other ones, and there are lines between certain ones that just appear for a moment. And sometimes it's almost like there's a couple of them where the lines appear almost constantly. They appear and they go away. They appear and go away. And those lines go to almost every robot or every node, just like blasting of information or something. And there's a dot with that looks like a button by each one when it appears for a moment. And then on the left, there's a log where it's logging all this.
Right. This is... Okay. Can I do a roll to kind of find the pattern in the chaos? You know, what does it seem like there are commands going out and orders being received? Would that be like a calculate tech?
Yep, calculate tech.
All right.
Tech. Yeah, I think tech, not program.
So yeah. So cool. All right.
Just using it, not
rolling.
Yeah, this is a communications protocol that's being broadcast somehow between a bunch of nodes.
Right.
What the nodes are, you don't really know.
Is there a way for me to figure out with the 3 successes which one seems to be like where the main outgoing protocols are coming from?
When you start digging in and watching the log on the side, you start noticing patterns that catch you by surprise. A few of them, some of them are location. They seem to be sending location markers. Some of them are sending
in longitude, latitude, or
yes.
in. Okay.
Some are sending other information that is encrypted, and you're not sure exactly what it is. So they're sharing keys between them specifically, but there's also a couple, 3 of them in particular, that when you're looking at the data they're sending, you realize that's image data. And that's pretty unusual to be. The ones that blast a lot send out a lot of image data.
Is it like so?
I mean, you only see it because you're seeing the code that they're sharing.
Right.
But you recognize the way they truncate, the way they
the
end.
formatting for it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Formatting is image formatted data.
Is there a way? So, this is a supercomputer, right? That I'm on.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'm going to hack into my own computer at home.
Okay, so you're
from
gonna
this
SSD
computer.
in.
I'm going to SSD into my computer and pull up a compiler that I designed to actually take truncated data to create an image out of.
Okay.
And I want to see, using that, exactly what are some of these images that they're sending to each other.
Okay. So the first image you get is of the spider creature on the bank of the water. And another one a second later, and another one a second later. But whatever the images from slightly different positions each time.
So this is a running image. So there's someone who is tracking. One of these robots is tracking the.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a tracker, and then I go and I kind of figure, okay, so this is what this one's doing, and then I start just breaking down into, okay, cool, what's the next biggest pattern?
Then there's another one. The next one that you do, there is a group of parts, and you recognize a few of the parts as being those.
That's SR.
Yes. And they're in the middle of a ring of rocks.
Does this look like they're like a burial kind of deal, or like
Maybe, who knows?
That's cool.
And these are really rough photos, by the way. This is 19.
Right. Oh yeah, no, these are not clean. Yeah, these are not clean photos. These are not clean photos.
Yeah, they're
these
black
are
and white. They're heavily
grainy as
pixelated
all hell.
and dithered to hell too, which means there's little pluses and minus shapes to kind of fill in space. So they look like hell. And then the third of the ones that are blasting out is of the outside of this house.
Oh, I don't like that. Hunter, check outside. Is there a robot out there? I tell him where in relation to the house to look.
It's from up high.
It's from up high. Hey, look up. Do you see anything up in the sky at all?
Yeah, I look outside.
I tell him kind of like what angle to look at.
And you go to look, you don't really see anything. Sia, while you're out there kind of walking away, you feel something touch your shoulder. And it's a little dragonfly, but only kind of a dragonfly, the one you'd seen before.
Riker catches up.
When you are coming up, you see a dragonfly land on Sia's shoulder.
Hey, what is?
And suddenly on Adrian, you get a picture of Riker. Like Riker's face, the dragon, and you're out. Riker, you get up and you see the dragonfly lift itself into the air and float up above high again and kind of disappear away from you.
I don't like how often we're seeing that thing.
So that's how they're keeping an eye on everything. They are drones. Those little dragonfly fuckers. They are how it's keeping an eye on everything. Whatever the core process or whatever the thing on this is. As I watch the image that just showed me, Sia and Riker, does it go back to the house, or is it following them? Where's it going?
Yeah, it seems to be heading back towards the house, and then you get a picture of Finney following up behind the two of them. And then you get a picture of the house again, and then like the angle widens out, and it's getting like the street with the house and the group, and you see
like it's going up.
and widening its
Okay.
angle.
Cool.
Right, Riker, you get to up to Sia, and you see the dragonfly takes off.
That's weird. We have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Want to smoke?
Oh, I love a smoke.
And I hand her one and pull out my lighter to light it for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a minute. She's gonna like lean back just a bit.
To spit?
I mean,
To just a bit, just a
Oh.
bit, not
I
to
like
spit.
that you said
No, like she just like
These guys.
taking up too much from Hunter's time.
No. She's given Riker some time.
Can you make me an investigation check while you're waiting, Finney? Okay, go on. Sorry.
I don't know if you 100% agree with that, and I'm not gonna. I think she was doing it because she cares, but
Yeah,
regardless,
I know, Finney. It's fine.
you should still. I don't know. Whenever you're ready, talk to your mom, and if that is how you feel, tell her yourself, just so she hears it from you, or whatever it is you. I
I have
understand.
said a lot of things over the time she has called home or been home to talk to me. She just doesn't want it. She doesn't want to hear it because it's not how she imagined things to be. And she does the exact same thing that I've come to learn to do, is put on a fucking mask and act like everything is fine.
Somebody's got to take the mask off. I hope she does, but you may have to force her mask off by showing her yours. Now that's what I'm saying. Like if that's how you feel or whatever it is, definitely make sure you tell her, especially before she leaves. And I'm not saying it's like there's a lot of things I wish I could tell my dad. And I know I won't have that chance. And whether it's good or bad, I've learned that like it's important to say whatever it is you're feeling to the person because you never know. Tomorrow's never promised.
Have said how I feel many times to her. And my
Gotcha.
relationship with her is very different from your relationship to your
Oh,
dad.
I know. I just saying. I guess it makes sense. So she's the one that needs to pull her mask off.
Yeah.
100%.
She doesn't get to act like, I'm not a product, like a bastard of her cheating that she lied about for years. That stuff that came out even before the flood, but she's acting like the flood is the problem.
It sucks. I don't know. I'm here for you. I really am. And I don't know. It's hard. I wish they would just tell you stuff, Like my mom tries to like hide shit from me, and it's just like, what is their deal? They don't ever want to freaking just be real with us. It's like they don't think we can handle it, but maybe it's not us, it's them. They need to like grow up a bit.
I think they're afraid to let their kids know who they really are. I mean, I'm sure your mom's afraid that you might think she's weaker than. I mean, I'm not saying she's like the strongest woman I know. But I think she just tries to put that out even more with you because you're her son, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, my mom. I'm talking about you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I appreciate that. And I agree with you. But I just wish they understood that, like, sometimes we don't want them to try to hide stuff. We just want them to be real. Tell us what's going on. It's like,
At least she'd have my respect if she was actually real.
yeah. Anyways, so I'm just glad that you're not really mad at Serafina.
I can
didn't
never
think
be
you
mad
would
at
be.
Vinny.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm proud of how she's been handling her stuff too.
She's had a lot of shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got to talk. You know, we don't. Me and her don't talk a whole lot, but I got to talk to her a little bit.
Oh, nice.
She's growing on me more. I like talking to her. I didn't know. I feel like we have more in common than I really thought we did before. So.
Don't you dare steal my best friend.
I don't know. I might. I gotta get her to like. I don't know. Once if Hunter and her ever get cool, get her to teach him how to be cool like that. Shoot.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just want to make sure you're all right. And like seriously, if you ever want to just vent, scream, or even hit somebody, I can take it.
It's not good to start hitting people. I don't want to make a habit of it.
I mean, I do all right. I'm making a habit of it. I mean, you don't have to like do it violently. It's like, you know, put on some gloves. You know what? You might actually really enjoy, like, you know, putting them on and sparring. Lets you get a lot of
I don't
aggression
know,
out.
man. It might make me too powerful.
I know. I'm already kind of scared.
Mm.
Finny, when you turn around and look around, you see Hunter outside the front door of Sia's house. He kind of looks around and he sees you, and you see him as he's standing there.
And don't smile at him for sure. She just raises an eyebrow at him, like, "What are you doing?" You're muted.
You're on
You're
mute.
muted.
Yeah.